The Ancient One saw Tony becoming Doom, all for the Daily Big Theory. Family, in Avengers Endgame, do you remember when Bruce went to visit the Ancient One? Not only did she know about Strange's destiny, but that he was to be the best of all, and she gave us our first big multiversal saga hint. She pointed out if they lost the Time Stone, millions would suffer, and it could be because of this one scene. Follow if you're enjoying. When Tony visits his dad in Endgame, he has a fear that his child will become like him and put his own interests above the greater good, even saying that he used to get the belt, thinking this was discipline. But Tony tells him that no amount of money bought a set time, meaning he created those words and his dad regurgitated them, taking us in a cycle. But what happens if they fail? The future the Ancient One saw. In Doctor Strange, she reveals she has seen every eventuality, and Strange is the one person that can course correct them after her. And it's like she realized how Stark was able to go in time and speak to his father, which is why she gives Banner the stone, because if Tony doesn't have that conversation, what happens after his vision in Age of Ultron? Tony gets darker as he never had a loving dad and eventually becomes the Dictator Doom. But that's as far as she could see due to when she would pass over. But Strange hid the second outcome, and follow if you're enjoying. In our original timeline, if the Avengers lose, the stone is never returned, and maybe in this new snap, Tony loses the other half of his family. Let's not forget, we have the scene where he tells Steve he wanted armor around the world, and Steve said they'd lose together. They didn't lose together. So what is the next move for Tony? He doesn't put the mask on an Ultron, he puts the mask on himself, which ties into the Russos saying to the Times that Tony's passing in Endgame is tied to our doom. Follow for the big theory.